The Hunt for a Hero Awards didn't start back in 2018. It started back in 1978 in a small suburb in South Australia called Semaphore Park. Semaphore Park was a lower socio-economic suburb and had a mixture of housing trust, affordable housing, and people from other countries who were looking to build a better life. In this community, there were what we would call now lots of experiences of mental health, factory workers with insecure work, and unfortunately a great deal of alcohol consumption. It was also a community filled with values, connection, joint Christmas parties, and a sense of trying to build something better for all of us. But within this backdrop, it was where I first witnessed my first experience of domestic violence. Now, this story is not about the domestic violence, and nor shall we spend any time on that, other than to say both parties involved in that family violence went on to a lifetime of therapy, looking after themselves and becoming incredible human beings after a very, very stressful period. But this story in the Hunt for a Hero Awards starts with a man who we shall call Mr. Tassoni. Mr. Tassoni lived on Recreation Parade, and you can Google it because that street is still there. And he had heard that my mother had experienced, unfortunately, an episode of physical violence. Without judgment, because he had probably understood some of the circumstances that led to it, Mr. Tassoni marched down, met my mother and said, "If anyone lays hands on you, you tell me and I'll sort it out." And I got to witness that as a child of maybe 3 or 4 years old, and it stayed with me. It stayed with me as profoundly as a short period of domestic violence did. But Mr. Tassoni's actions were that of someone within the community who understood the need for society to stand up, reach out to others who are vulnerable, and ensure that the very pillars of what make us good humans remain in place. Bringing forward to 2024 and soon to be 2025, we find ourselves in a society of disconnection, social media, polarised political views, and a government increasingly stretched to provide all the services that our community need to thrive and feel better. And it was with the inspiration of Mr. Tassoni that a group of inspired individuals said, we need to celebrate the Mr. Tassonis of our community. We can't rely on government to make change. We need to be able to build up those people who possess courage, ethics, and a sense of bravery to say, I am here for you in a peer-to-peer basis. And with that, we decided to start the Hunt for a Hero Awards. And never in our wildest dreams did we release that this was going to be one of the most important steps forward to try to heal our community, all of our people, and build a better future. When we look ahead in the future of the Hunt for a Hero Awards, we have a deep sense of purpose now. We see an awards and a recognition at a peer-to-peer level as being an instrument to heal our community, just like Semaphore Park experienced. We want to see the Hunt for a Hero Awards become a normal part of the lexicon of how individual citizens can stand up and support each other in the fight against domestic violence. In braver moments, we cast our eyes globally, where domestic violence is now being commonly used as a form of oppression, as an instrument of war. So tonight, as we celebrate the Hunt for a Hero Awards, I would love you to raise a glass to Mr. Tassoni for being strong enough, smart enough, and committed enough to build a better society, that we will find ourselves here, meshing ourselves and bringing together society in a way that we can all trust and survive and build better lives for ourselves and our children. Thank you for enjoying the Hunt for a Hero Awards.